Good evening. We begin tonight with the possibility of new restrictions on where people are allowed to protest in Ottawa. The mayor is pushing for a new bylaw which would limit protests outside of places of worship and certain community spaces. CTV's Austin Lee joins us now with the details on this bubble bylaw. Austin.
Yeah, Patricia, Muslim and Jewish community members that I spoke to today, they're welcoming this move by the city, pointing to a stark rise in anti-Semitism and Islamophobia in the past year since the start of the Israel-Hamas war.
It's been a year of protests here in the capital, some sparking safety concerns, including one outside a Jewish long-term care home where witnesses say they heard disturbing chants.
Chanting, go back to Europe out front of a seniors residence where Holocaust survivors live.
Ottawa Mayor Mark Sutcliffe has introduced a motion to explore a vulnerable social infrastructure bylaw, also known as a bubble zone bylaw, that would set up a perimeter outside places of worship and community centers, making them off limits to intimidating protests. It's something the National Council of Canadian Muslims has been calling for years.
This we called for in 2019. So it is a huge step forward to see that the municipal government is finally taking this into account.
The plan is to explore a bylaw that was recently put in place in Vaughan, where protests are limited within 100 meters of religious institutions, schools, hospitals, child care centers, and care facilities. The maximum fine for violating that bylaw is $100,000.
It's just about protecting our places of worship and ensuring the safety of them.
But some lawyers took to social media criticizing the bylaw, questioning whether it's constitutional. Still, Sutcliffe says it's a move that could help.
What we've asked is for staff to study the options. So to look at the feasibility of something similar to what Vaughan incorporated in the past few months. They'll come back to us with some options and we'll consider it at that time.
So again, the next step here is for the city staff to explore how a possible bubble zone bylaw could look and report back to council in a few weeks. It obviously has not been approved yet, and it will be debated during the council meeting on October 30th. Patricia.
Okay, and if it does go ahead, this wouldn't be the first time we've seen these types of rules.
Yeah, that's right. So similar laws have been previously used to protect safe abortion access and health care centres. The Ontario government passed the Safe Access to Abortion Services Act. That was several years ago to establish safe zones around facilities that offer abortion services. Similar laws also exist restricting demonstrations near abortion facilities in BC, Quebec, Alberta, Manitoba, and Nova Scotia. Patricia.
All right, CTV's Austin Lee live for us tonight. Thank you.